We already.
Back live in the den, look here. Voices of the struggle. My man got his own motherfucking clothing line. From the pen, from the fed, not the pen, from the feds to the streets.
Yeah.
Bad motherfucker with the rap. Clothing line off the chain. Man, where can they get the clothes? Talk to them,
Appreciate check me out
Shut the fuck
on Instagram.
Hold up.
It's VOS_BDR. That's on Instagram for the clothes. And you can check my website out. That's BDR MUZIC. BDR Music with a Z. BDRMUZIC.com. Check on there. And for the music, at Instagram, you can go BDR Music. BDRMUZIC at BDR Music on Instagram.
So BDR, definitely your because we will never do this shit in the middle. This shit is at the end. So we will take this out and edit it to the end.
Ain't nobody bought this shit in here. My man,
We should get to that.
It's my man. I got to look for the home team.
I understand it. But we still in the streets. We still in the streets, so
Speaking of the street,
I'm going back. No, listen.
No, speaking of the street, fuck that. I'm about to talk now.
Oh, this nigga drunk.
No, I ain't drunk. It's the truth.
How we do it? It's the off the cuff session.
It's off the cuff, y'all.
Yeah. No eyelashes, motherfucker.
Oh man, fuck you, Miles. I know the street BDR. That's my nephew. We got some personal stuff that happened between family stuff, back in the day.
Yes, sir.
But no, we're not gonna do that. But what I'm saying is we got some personal stuff that happened in the street back in the day. That happened to me and nephew. But my thing is, I'm so happy. I want to talk about.
Shut up.
I want to talk about when the young farmers, before the one way, the young farmers thing, the impact that the young farmers had on you, trying to get you out of the street, not trying to get you out of the street, but just transitioning or pivoting to the young farmers having a name. Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, so like I said, I was already like a solo artist. Like I said, I was doing stuff in the, I had tapes in the hood. I was known in different areas, like, on the Maryland side. Like I was out there. Everybody knew me for rapping. So when the young farmers came, like I said, we made that on the fly at the show right there. We didn't even have no name. They weren't even called the Young Farmers yet. I don't even know who came up with that. I want to say Boogie and them came up with that. I want to say Boogie somehow. It's like the Young Farmers, we put it in the album.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when we took that photo for the album cover that day, then I was like, okay, like this shit really is more than just, rapping for the hood. Like this shit might go, you know what I'm saying? But even before that, like I always had a serious thing for music. Like I said, so that's why anybody that know me for music. And, you know what I'm saying? The street shit, but music. Like I always been on that. I always kick rhymes out of nowhere, all through school, banging on the desk, making go-go, like everybody. So that's one of the things, like I said, when Booby always say, like, BDR the rapper, because we can go to the studio. We've been in a 10-hour studio session. Everybody be in their sleep. You know who be up? Me. I'm like, shit, it's like Christmas. We in the studio, this shit. We paid for it. We got an engineer and when it's a big studio in Sony motherfucking studio in New York, some big ass studio speakers this big. Got earplugs in when you come to the front desk. Right. Man, shit, I ain't going to sleep. I'm about to make many songs I can make. I don't know when this shit gonna be over with. You see what I'm saying? So they knew my love for the music was serious, and Booby used to always say, I want my love to, you know what I'm saying? One day my love for music gonna be like you. For me, it's a hustle. You love this shit. Like I can literally be asleep and wake up and I used to call Booby and shit. Hey, and I start rapping something to him, and it came to me while I was sleeping. He'd be like, I'm like, who shit is that? You ever heard of it? Like, nah, that's your shit. Like, you gotta get your ass in Atlanta or something like you. I'm like, I just made that shit up in my sleep. Like, I literally woke up saying, like, like we call him, fuck with him, like, just start singing this shit to him. Like, we gotta get you out of here type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, but the Young Farmer thing, it definitely made it like more serious. You know what I'm saying? I just did music. I love this shit. That's why I still do it now to this day. Like I tell my partner God, we did our thing, you know what I'm saying? Southeast Uptown album. You know what I'm saying? He from Uptown, you know what I'm saying? From the South, like I be telling him now, like, I'm not even trying to get no deal at this point. Like I just do this shit because I love it. Like I can't go in no studio and like sit around and be chilling with somebody and don't be like, man, shit, what's up with that shit? Like, while we here, let me record something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love it that much. You know what I'm saying? But like, am I really like, chasing motherfuckers down and DMing Puffy and all that type of shit? No, other people send me shit like, they go on this little contest, send your music over here, and I do it. You know what I'm saying? But I just love it.
You know, you think it's a disadvantage for the DC niggas? They don't want to put the DC rappers on because, like you say, it's a lot of talent in the city.
Yes.
Like yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, Trill got a quarter break with Rick Ross.
Mm-hmm.
But what the fuck going on?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So even like that type of shit, like that's what I'm saying. Like you had a Rick Ross type of thing. Like what really came of it? You know what I'm saying? Like nothing. So I don't know. I think it's some type of gatekeepers. That's what I believe.
You call two breaks.
Yeah, I think it's like I think it's like gatekeepers or something. They're not gonna let like 30 of us or 20 or you know what I'm saying? 3 major labels with like say I had a label, Miles had a label, you had a label, and we all got 10 niggas a piece. I don't think they're gonna let that come around our city. You know what I'm saying? Not now though. Back then, like well, I don't know if it's the hustle from like the people like they're supposed to put like the boobies and shit like that. Like we needed like masterpiece, we needed Boogie to be a masterpiece type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have it. And even with him, like it was so new to him, like he didn't really know what he was doing. He was doing this shit on the fly. Like we really was doing this shit on the fly. Motherfuckers tell us how Cali, like, man, come out here, man, we got a studio for y'all, we gonna shoot a video and we gonna hook y'all up with this A&R and all that. Shit, give us $20 or something. We be like, all right, here we come. Boom, drop the 20. They can be lying like a mother. We don't even know. We just like, we trying anything. We trying to get out of what we doing and get into this shit. So it's like, so I don't know if it's the lack of knowledge for us at home, the business savvy. Like we ain't going to create them deals. But I also feel like people like the Wallies or and I hate to use his name, but I just feel like he, surpassed everybody. Kind of, he got mainstream hits and all that. But anybody, Shaq, Diddy, I don't get like whoever. Like I don't feel like they really do their part to really, and not even like put nobody on, like come and say, I'm gonna grab you and put you on. But I'm saying, just walk people in the rooms or, you know what I'm saying, the relationships you got with them A&Rs and different people from the labels. Man, check this out right here. It's my man from home. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit can work right here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think you gotta depend on them, but I feel like they should help because when I was on and I was mother and I had $50 million deal, you know how many niggas would be in the industry like?
That was my question.
But before I get to you, that was my Achilles heel, running the Goodman.
Right.
Always looking out, doing this and doing that for everybody else. And then at the end of the day, nobody
can't get
shit.
Them, can't get them to come back with nothing.
Yeah, you can't get them. So you and that, I feel that part of it, that they don't do this and they don't do that. They looking out for number uno. Yeah. So I feel that.
But it's like but at the same time, like I really know for whoever, like just for whoever rapper, like especially like out of them, all them, you had to come through the oil. You see what I'm saying? Like you had to because niggas needed street stamps and all that. So they wanted to come and hang around. You know what I'm saying? Whether them come to the pool party, and niggas, you know what I'm saying, showing them love, but nobody knew who you was.
Big pool party.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that. You know what I'm saying? When I was in, you know what I'm saying, Shaq Busy, they said, ooh, let them use the studio, let them use the Porsche for the video and all that. You had to come through that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you had to fuck with us some type of way. So I'm saying, when you get in a position, like, niggas don't look back and try to get neutral on, like, I ain't even talking about me. I was gone, you know what I'm saying? I know what part I played in the whole movement, the music and all that. I'm not even worried about it. I'm saying, like, but I'm just saying anybody. I ain't talking about me, because I don't, at this point, I don't care. I got other little stuff going on.
Right, but you feel? I get what you're saying, but the reality of it is, niggas like you and Nucci are a threat.
Right. I agree.
Sure, I ain't gonna put y'all on, but y'all gonna pass them.
Right. I think a lot of them feel like that because I done got phone calls from some you know what I'm saying, and all that. Like when I first came home, like, yeah, man, I got you whatever you need. You know, boo, send me the music and nothing happened. And not that I really cared, I'm just saying like that's how I come off like, damn, like I don't want me in the same room or the same booth or around the same people as y'all because y'all feel like nah, you know what I'm saying, it's too authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and the other side of the coin is when we doing the documentary, my house gonna go. He flew me out there. I mean, to shoot Wale and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I shot Wale the interview and everything, but after the session, he said, "Wayne, come to the studio." I came to the studio. He said, "Why don't you go live? I need people to explain it." So I had a live with Wale. He explaining. He basically saying, "The shit out of my control. I'm just signed. I'm a signed rapper.
And
I can't put everybody in the city on me."
I understand that. I do. That's why I say use some of your relationships. I know they don't possess the power.
Right.
Because he not even, like I said, I'm saying, like, look at Lil Baby.
Yeah, he said,
like, they over the top of this shit, like, you try to get. That's why I say for DC, all it take, the ceiling so low, you get right here, and everybody say you won. But you don't have no power. Like, you can't just go and be like, summons Kanye for a beat, none of that. Right. But if Lil Baby say, Kanye, I need a beat, what he gonna do? He gonna do? You're the hottest nigga in the game. Like, y'all don't possess have power. So I understand. That's what I'm saying. I don't expect you to look out for everybody. I know how that shit get. Just being in the streets, you know how that is. You can't look out for everybody. You can try, like now I say, when you down, like, who do you call on? You look out for everybody, but now it's like, I need you. I'm trying to, like, man, I ain't got it because you don't want to help everybody. Yeah. They not even used to you asking for no help. So if you try to ask for some help, they looking at you crazy, like, oh, damn, you finally down, huh? You finally, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but your relationships is what I'm saying. You can get make some relationships with somebody.
All relationships.
Yeah. You know
all relationships.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what I do. I build relationships. So when a motherfucker come to me, if I don't like it, I say I shoot it down.
Right.
I'm me.
Right.
I'm my ball. My shit is on my head.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. So if anybody in the middle that says, "Hey, Miles, can you help?" I try to help them.
Mm-hmm.
But the city is so fucked up.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, I don't give a fuck if it's street ball, rap,
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
whatever. Niggas just
everything.
always thinking that, you know, fuck, they don't pull nobody up by their bootstraps.
Yeah.
And I've seen that in my 27-year run of running the Goodman League, that the shit is fucked up. And that's why, like I say, when people call, man, can you, who are you? I want to. I said, hey man, this is the toughest place to perform.
Definitely is.
In front of people. I don't give a fuck how hot you are in Virginia. Or when you come in these games, you might come in that motherfucker and you can throw out all the bells and whistles, and at the end of your song, ain't nobody gonna give you one motherfucking clap. But
that's crazy, yeah. That's true.
That's how the town is. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm glad I'm my own motherfucking
your own entity.
Boss. I don't need none of y'all.
Right.
I set my bars here.
Yeah.
The rest of y'all, no disrespect.
Yeah.
Y'all under here.
That's what I mean.
But I did the legwork.
A lot of people had to come through there. You know, street ball shit. You gotta come through there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
people on display.
Yeah. Yep. Basketball players, they gotta come through there because they like, man, this is streets right here. This is the real game right here. Like,
so how much time we got in this session? The man with the piss like you.
No,
where you go? How much time in this session?
No idea.
Check it. Huh?
No, I already know. I got
okay.
Get the time. About 4 minutes.
So you got fresh. You got you them fresh. Fresh cornrow, fake ass Jalen Bronson looking motherfucker. So we go from BDR in the streets, and like I said earlier, you hit the feds. When you in the feds, you ain't got nothing else to think about but your next move.
Exactly. Yeah.
The rap game, you was doing that before you left. Mm-hmm. Voice of the Struggle was created while you was in.
Right.
Talk about it.
So it was just so it came to a point like, so when I was in, so maybe like 2 years while I was in. So even when you get a job like in the feds, you gotta like do a job application to get the job, right? You gotta fill out the paperwork out. So when it was like job history on the jump, like I'm like, I don't got no job history. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn, like, that was like one of the moments, like, I'm like, God damn, like, even in jail, like, my application looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I have no job history, like, all the time. So that's when I was just basically saying,
for a motherfucking job history.
job, you gotta fill out a job application, man, to get the job. Like, it's different jobs. Like, everybody, there's like 1,500 niggas in here. Niggas trying to get jobs. Not everybody, most of the motherfuckers trying to get the job. So it's like, you gotta do that. So that's you know, that was a moment for me, and that's when I said to myself, like, you know, am I a drug dealer or a hustler? Like, you a drug dealer? That's when I asked myself. And I'm like, man, shit, I'm a hustler. Drug dealer can sell drugs. I'm like, man, I can sell anything. You know what I'm saying? Just how I treated people in the past. You know, I know a lot of people and all that and good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no messed up nothing on my name. You know what I'm saying? So I just was saying, when I get out, I gotta change the hustle. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still have product, but it just can't be the same product that's gonna send a nigga away for 30 years. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna sell something, but it just can't be that. So that's kind of how the clothing line came about. When I came home, I thought of a name, and it was more for like to go coincide with my music on some like music merch type shit, Voice of the Struggle. You know, when we was in, we used to call, you know, we'd be in, you'd be like, man, like, you know, we in the struggle. Like, man, nigga might be like, my girl don't answer the phone, man, she don't give a fuck about a nigga in the struggle. Like, so something we said in this, so I was like, I'm the voice of the struggle.
Did the struggle come from the
Yeah, it came from, because, you know, people that's saying they call it the struggle. Like, we in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
It's like, I came out some of the voice of the struggle, like saying, I never forget the struggle. I ain't gonna let people forget about the struggle, like, as far as that. But, at the same time, I wanted it to be broad also, like, as people, human beings, like, we all got our own different struggles we struggle with. So you see what I'm saying? So when you wear the clothing line, struggle gang, so I call everybody wear the clothing line, you're part of the struggle gang. We all struggle, you know what I'm saying? With something. Some of us overcome it, some of us don't. Like homeboy that was sitting here in the same seat, like, he overcame his struggle. Like, that was a struggle for him. He overcame it though, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Voice of the struggle. And he the voice of the struggle for his struggle that he went through. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I made it universal. Like what it is. You could be a $1 billion guy and your son is on heroin opioids and you can't get him off. You fight with that, he back and forth in the rehab.
So
you know what I'm saying? So that's what you're struggling with.
So for the youth, let's go and look at this. Tell me about prison life and why they don't want to be there.
Oh yeah, prison. I mean, it's definitely. You know, I know a lot of people wear it like a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? But you only wear it like a badge of honor when you stood up on what you did. You took accountability for what you did, and you didn't tell nobody else to get you out of your situation that you was in, that you did yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's when you wear like a badge of honor. Like, yeah, I stood up, I did my time, and all that. But prison is nothing that you should be going. You should be going to college before prison. You know what I'm saying? You should get more accolades for going to college because that's something that you should do. Prison is something where you was trying to do something and you wasn't good at it and you got caught. You get what I'm saying? But you still gotta stand up and do your time. But no, prison is not like, you know, it ain't fun. Some people go through separation anxiety, they can't even take it. They mind break and they being in the psych ward somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? Because they can't even take being away from their mother or father or kids or a lot of dudes, their girlfriends or her, you know what I'm saying, wives or whatever. Like, they break. They been there going crazy, taking psych meds. You see a dude, you might come in with him on a bus and y'all, you know, joking around, he talking. Then you see him a year later, he on boat down there. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gotta go take pills just to calm him from the anxiety and can't go home. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's definitely not a joke or something that you should wanna, you know, just life that you live and just know it's another way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta be another way. Because you see yourself in prison on top of that worse, to a grave, it's over for you. You know what I'm saying? So if you like this life you living, better try to do the right things. You know? So
when you were in, is that where we came up with the clothing that I want to do a clothing line? The Voices of the Struggle.
Well,
clothing line.
I didn't exactly.
He was already a well-known rapper.
Right. So
where did the clothing line come from?
We're gonna talk about that when we come back. We back. Yeah, BDR, best damn rapper. We live and then we podcast different.
For sure. For sure.